Good day traders, Gakuna trading. On this video, we're talking about let me school you. Now, there are some certain things, of course, myself, I will not respond, but I will respond with a video schooling people who are fools and who do not know anything. And there's this guy called Gregory Johnson. The whole setup is not yours. Yes, the whole setup is not mine, and I never claimed it. I'm only a student of 7 years and more experienced than you can ever be. He said, I have same setup you're showing on chat plus the screening is not accurate because the last video you made to post blah 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 blah. Well, let me school you. Part 1, GPJPY. On the screen now, what do we have here? 3-day longs, 3-day setup, and closed in breakout. Now, as a trader, you have your brain to think in terms of what? Probabilities. Now let us count if this is a 3-day setup and a 3 days of breakout longs combined. Now we have Friday's high, we have Monday's high, breaking out of Friday's high. What is this called? As dumb as you are, like the dumbest motherfucker on YouTube, very, very dumb and a very big dumb head. Well, apologies for insulting him, but there are some people who are very, very foolish. So we have day 1 longs in the market, day 2 longs in the market, day 3 longs triggered into the market. Obviously, you do not know this because you are a very dumb motherfucker. Well, there are people who go after Stacy, telling Stacy, you show us charts, you don't trade it lifetime for us to see, blah 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 blah. Who gives a fuck? There are people who are more smarter than you, more intelligent than you, who step back to study this stuff and they trade it lifetime by themselves. My job here is just to show traders that this is how it's done. This is what you are supposed to do, and many other things I don't even talk about in a video. There are so many things I don't talk about here, but today I will talk about it. I'm schooling you on GPJPY first before we move over to the next pair. GPJPY, 3 days of breakout longs. All the experienced traders watching this video right now, can you see that this is 3 days of breakout longs? And we have the test of the closing price, which I talked about in my Bible. The test of closing price, which is not, I didn't invent it. It is a study from Al Brooks, which I learned. Nobody invented anything. Even Stacy didn't invent it. Stacy learned from someone, put it together and brought it out here. So if you really want to know a lot of things, like Stacy would advise, read this person's book, read that person's book. Traders, I kindly ask you and I encourage you to please read what Stacy tells you to go and read. Now, in a new week, we have our law of week, new law of week. This becomes day 1, like the new law of week, day 1, day 2, day 3. A 3-day setup, GPJPY, 3-day setup. Did they close in breakout or not? What is a market that closed in breakout? CIB on the screener. A market that closed in breakout is a market that closed outside of previous day's high. A market that closes what? Outside of previous day's high. It's a market that closed in breakout. What did the market do here? We have 3 days of breakout longs and a 3-day setup in a new week. Like I said, the setup moves together. For those of you who are under my mentorship, like I would say, for an Asian cross pair in a 3-day setup, when the market gives a 3-day setup or 3-day longs, we tend to see the first reversal in Asia. What do we have in Asia? The reversal. Because London will pull back and the US session might continue. It depends on how price behaves. London may give a low-hanging fruit continuation and it keeps on going. But what do we have here? We have Asia dumping down first, London pulling back to test the closing price before what? US session opening up to continue that move. For those of you who traded in Asia, you should have made your money and you're out. Trader in my group took that trade successfully in Asia, and currently I don't know if he took the continuation in the US session. So yes, this is just an example of what the screener can do. I don't show what is not real. Well, what you see on your screen is what you see. Now let's take a look at the next pair. GBP-NZD. Sorry, Euro-NZD. Yesterday, I traded it as a first red day. Now, let's go back to the screener. Now, screener showed Euro-NZD as a first red day. Why did they show Euro-NZD as a first red day? As an experienced trader, I'll repeat myself again, of SB. When previous week high holds and a new week closes below the previous close, in a new week, that is a first red day. And that instruction is being given to the screener. Let's take a look at what the screener did. Pause. Now, Euro-NZD FRD, it showed a first red day. Why did it show a first red day? Like I said, as an experienced trader, of course, I'm more experienced than you, Gregory. You don't come close, like you don't come close to my feet, even an inch. Yes, you do not. Because what I know, you can never know it. If only you can humble yourself to listen to people that know more than you. And you can never know more than I do. Because definitely, obviously, there are people around the world who are destined to learn and to teach others to do better in trading. Yes, I am blessed with that opportunity to be way better than some people. Some people are way better than me. Obviously, I won't deny that fact. But in my own mind, I'm the best. Like nobody is better than me. In my mind, that's the one power that I have that you do not have. Self-belief, the power that I know more than everybody. Now, yes, let's go. I sold out of balance. Now, I know you do not know what when the market goes out of balance. Obviously, you are very dumb. I don't even blame you, because when I look at markets that are out of balance, when we look at Jim Dalton market profile, if you watch him, I would encourage you to go and watch him. Watch Jim Dalton, get his book, read, understand when markets go out of balance and when the market is in balance, before you come to my comment section to talk shit, because you don't know shit. So yes, let's go. We have a market that consolidated in London, and what we sold, I sold that market. You can see the green mark there. Sell high of what? Session, high of the US session in gap time, underneath the moving average in a bear trend. Al Brooks, obviously I'm better than you. I can easily read and understand stuffs, and you cannot. So yes, this video is strictly for Gregory, because he's a very big fool. So yeah, let's go. Yeah, now we have a market that gave us that pattern, gave me that sell high setup, and I'm out. I've made my money. You can check the trade screenshot on my YouTube post. I dropped that yesterday. Now after this, we'll look at USD card. USD card was an FGD. Stacy said it's not an FGD, but there are certain things that played out on USD card that I know, Gregory, you are so dumb that you can't actually see it. Obviously you can't see what I can see, because I'm more experienced than you, I'm more better than you. In fact, I call myself the modern day trading god, bro. So let's go. Let's take a look at USD card. Yesterday, USD card, and by the way, apologies for my foul language for those of you who are here. Sometimes there are certain things we need to address with anger, okay, to make people see that they can never be better than you. All right, now let's see. Yes, now we are in a bear trend. The market is trending downwards, and then we have, let's take a look at the screener. Select bar. We come here on Monday. Okay, good. The market breaks trend line. Al Brooks, good. Now we play that. Let's play that. Now let's see what happened. right? The market closes, USD card pops up after 3-day short, pops up, shows FGD. Good, the market has closed. You can see that FGD. We play that out again. Now this is me waiting. Boom, boom, very good. Now this is our what? Higher low major trend reversal setup of Al Brooks. I learned this from Al Brooks. So an FGD is a major trend reversal setup. That does not mean that it will keep going. As a trader, you think with your brain. We have a setup, you take your money and you run away. Like I said in the Discord, USD card will fall the next day because of 3 levels of rise. 3 levels against the trend. Obviously, what I'm saying, Gregory, you can't even know it. You are not even up. You are not even up to it, up to the task. Like before you get to that level, you would watch a lot of videos and read the playbook till you start going crazy. Now let's go. Let's see this. The market moves further to give the buy setup. Obviously, I sent the signal to the Discord. Everybody saw that trade. You can check out that trade on my YouTube post. Now, good. Stacy said this is not FGD, but it's an FGD and a 3-level reversal against the trend. The next day, I said, and I commented. You can go look at my post. I told Stacy, waiting for the reversal on Wednesday, because on Wednesday, day 3 will typically continue in the direction of the trend, or will what? Reverse. Now let's take a look at that. Currently we are on USD card. Boom, breakout, pullback of the opening range, and we are back in balance. And what we are selling, like I said in the group, low hanging fruit. Congratulations to traders who took this trade with me. Those of you who listen to me, who take out time to listen to me. Apologies for my language on this video. This video is strictly for that motherfucker, because sometimes if you keep quiet, people think they can just ride you. But for me, I ain't that nigga, bro. I ain't that nigga, man. I'm gonna come for you. I'm gonna give you, like I would give you back to back, bro. You ain't on my level. Now let's go. Let's take a look at GBP Swiss franc. Now I sent a signal on GBP Swiss franc to sell. Why did we sell? 3-day setup. Why is it a 3-day setup? It showed on the screen. Now, how does price behave is very important in trading. GBP Swiss franc. We select GBP Swiss franc. It's showing 3-day longs and it's showing what? 3-day setup that closed in breakout. Why is it showing 3-day longs? Why? Gregory, why? Like, can you see why? Gregory, can you see why? Obviously, you can't see because your brain is empty. So we have what? Day 1. Okay, day 1 longs, day 2 longs, and on the day on Wednesday, the market breaks out of Tuesday's high. We have what? Our lower high major trend reversal. Like I said, the market reverses Asia, pulls back, and continues that move. I sent a signal to the group to sell GBP Swiss franc, and I'm still on this trade. Obviously, I'm sure that Gregory himself didn't even take any trade today because he's so dumb. Now let's take a look at this 3-day setup. What is a 3-day setup? A 3-day setup is a low of week to high of week. In this situation, reversal opportunity or continuation opportunity. Now, like I said, we have 3 levels against the initial trend. What should we be doing on Wednesday? How is price behaving? Obviously, Gregory, I'm sure you do not know this because you are just a newbie who needs to be humble to just learn. Day 1, day 2, day 3 closes in breakout. It closes in breakout. 1, 2, 3 closes in breakout. What do we have here? Closing breakout and a 3-day setup and 3 days of breakouts, triggering previous days highs, and has reversed back in balance. I'm sure you don't know what that means when the market is in balance. You can search my videos, that would help you. But the markets go with you guys 1% better every single day. Please, when you see a signal on the screener, like I said, it is for you to learn. How does price behave on the day? If you see an FGD, ask yourself a question. How does price behave? Don't just jump and trade something because it shows FGD. How does price behave? If price is behaving properly, then yes, you should trade it as an FGD. Take your time, go through the pairs, let the markets go with you. This video is for Gregory. I did this video for him. Apologies for other traders who would watch this. Let the markets go with you. Thank you.